Hey, welcome to Backyard Grilling here on Nex-Tech Local 1. I'm your host, Jason Pearson, and today we're going to be making some dessert on our grill. It's nice outside, so why heat up the kitchen when you can do it all outside on the grill? This is one that we've actually done. Deborah did this on one of her shows on Local Flavor, and I'm going to kind of take it and do it again, but I'm going to do it on the Traeger, and it's one of my favorites. I've made it a lot. It's a great thing to take to like picnics and stuff like that. So we're going to get started. We're going to make pineapple upside down cake, and we're going to do it on the grill. So first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and kind of get my pan ready. I'm not going to put a lot. I don't think we need to worry about it, but I'm just going to wipe it because the hardest part about this is when it's all done, you got to flip it over, and so you want it to come out of the pan. So I'm just going to kind of take my pan and grease it down a little bit, just like so. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get our pineapples ready. I'm going to go ahead and put the dish on here because otherwise the wind might take it away. So we're going to use just regular canned pineapples, and you could use whole pineapples if you wanted, but I'm going to kind of just use these pineapple tidbits. They work out a lot better. So I've got 2 cans. We're going to use 2 cans. The first thing I'm going to do is I want to make sure that I save about a cup of the juice from one of these cans. All right, so there is our cup of pineapple juice. Oop, I spilled it a little bit. And then we're going to put the rest of our pineapples right here in the pan. Before I forget, I need about 1 stick of butter. And because we are outside and we don't have the luxuries of a microwave and melting it, I'm going to use my grill and I'm going to go ahead and get it melted. So I'm going to take that 1 stick of butter, just put it in a regular saucepan there. Like I said, I've got certain pans that my wife allows me to use outside on the grill because the grill will kind of tear up the handles and stuff of it, so you want to be kind of careful there. All right, so I'll get back to this. We used 1 can already, and we saved about a cup of the juice. And the reason why we saved that is we're actually going to use that into the cake mix instead of using a cup of water. So we're going to go ahead and take our 2nd can of pineapple tidbits, and we're going to go ahead and pour it into this here. Okay, now then, while we wait for that butter to melt, I need a cup of brown sugar to add to our pineapple. So there's a half. I need 1 more. There's another half. I'm glad I have enough brown sugar left because Aubrey was sitting here eating out of the bag. So there's our cup of brown sugar, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just stir this up so that it really dissolves that brown sugar. Just like so. Now then, I'm going to take a peek at our butter. Okay, and it is melting. So tell you what, while we wait for our butter to melt so we can add it to this, we're going to take a break, so don't go away.
$10,000 in 10, but give 50.
With 7 agents in 3 locations, Heartland of Kansas Incorporated can meet your every need when it comes to your next sale. Visit them at HammondAuction.com and you'll find all their upcoming sales, including farms, ranches, as well as farm equipment and even real estate listings, both residential and commercial. They've been serving Western Kansas since 1983, and with offices in Stockton, Russell, and Hayes, they're always nearby to assist you. Heartland and Auction Incorporated. Contact them today.
$25,000, 25 would get 21,000. Norton County Hospital would like to welcome Dr. Todd Pankratz, an OBGYN who is now accepting patients. This means women can receive local specialized care for high-risk pregnancies, infertility, medical weight loss, and various surgeries. With Dr. Pankratz and on-staff physicians, the hospital hopes to serve as a premier facility for women's health care, and this care extends to the entire family as more than 60 babies are welcomed here each year. The Norton County Hospital, dedicated to caring, commitment, and community.
Your house is more than just a house. It's a home for your family to grow. It's a place where you feel the most comfortable and can be yourself. Shop at Paul's Furniture Company in Selden so your family can select the perfect pieces for all the rooms in your house. With over 17,000 square feet of selection, they are sure to have the styles that will please everyone, even the kids. Visit Paul's Furniture Company in Selden, where they'll help you feel at home. Visit us online at paulsfurnitureco.com.
Hey, welcome back to Backyard Grilling here on Nex-Tech Local 1, and we're outside and we're making pineapple upside down cake. So just a little bit of recap. So far what we've done is we've got 2 cans of our pineapple tidbits, and what I did, this is important, you need to save the juice off of one of the cans, a cup of it, and we're going to use that for the cake mix a little later. And then I put a cup of brown sugar in with the 2 cans of the pineapple bits that we have here, and then I also put on the grill so I could melt the butter, 1 stick of butter, and we're going to add that to that mixture as well. Everything's always better with butter. So, tell you what, I'm going to get ready for the cake part so we don't have to wait on this, but we're going to need some butter for the cake too. So I'm going to go ahead and get it in there as well. So it starts melting. Okay. All right, so back to our pineapple mixture. So we've got basically our 2 cans of pineapple, our butter, and our cup of brown sugar. So we've mixed that together real good, no chunks, and we're going to basically pour that into our metal tin pan here. And you can kind of tell that my table is not totally level because everything wants to go to one side. So we'll kind of get that. We're going to take that and we're going to set it aside here. Now then, we're going to start on the cake part of it. And what I'm doing is just grabbed any cake box or cake mixture. This one here is Betty Crocker. It's a yellow cake mix. You can use white if you want. And we're going to follow basically, to put this together, the directions right on the back. I know I don't usually follow directions, but I will on this one. So, here we go. So we're going to dump our cake mixture in our mixing bowl here. Put this in here. And then we're going to follow the directions. So it says 1 cup of water, 1/3 of butter, and 3 eggs. Well, instead of the 1 cup of water, we're going to use our 1 cup of pineapple juice. That's going to take the place of our water. And then we're going to use our 3 eggs. There's 1, 2, and 3. Now, it calls for 1/3 of a cup of butter, and like I said earlier, everything's better with butter, so I just put the whole stick in there. We're going to call it good that way. So that is still melting a little bit, so we'll kind of go ahead and start mixing this up. And you know, this is, I've actually made this, you know, we're doing pineapple here. You can do, I've done it with like canned peaches. That's really good. We've done it with apples, and we've just, instead of putting the, use canned apples instead of using all the powdered sugar or the brown sugar and everything. We've taken that out when we use the apples. So, I mean, this kind of works with about anything. So we'll mix this up real good. Try not to have any lumps in it. We don't have the luxury since we're outside of an electric mixer. Okay, check on our butter here. Looks pretty good. And we're gonna pour our fake 1/3 of a cup of butter in there. Go ahead and sit that right there. As I slop it out of the bowl. Our butter was not quite all the way melted, but we're getting it mixed in there. Okay, so we've got that all mixed up there. Kind of see there. Set that aside. Okay, and we're going to go back to our pineapple mixture and our cake here. We're gonna kind of do a self-leveling here. There, that looks pretty good. Otherwise, we're gonna have a real high side. So, okay. So now we're just gonna basically take our cake mixture and we're gonna dump it right on top here. Wish I would have had a rubber spatula, but I don't. We'll try to get all of that cake batter out of there. And we're going to take it and just kind of smooth it around. Okay, just like so. Okay, then we're just going to go ahead and put that on the grill, and we're going to basically follow the directions of our cake mix. And it says that we're going to cook this for, looks like at 350 degrees on the grill. And we're just going to pretty much follow it. We're going to keep an eye on it. We'll just set it right in there. Got a little. There we go. So we're going to let that go. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to do the trick of popping this out of the pan and giving it a try. So don't go away.
Here in the Heartland, we make things homemade with precision and care. Robin Insurance is no different. Their family creates tailored plans to keep your family safe. They are a family-owned and operated agency that also offers commercial, farm, and crop insurance. With quick, fair claims, your matter will be held professionally and with excellent customer service. Robin Insurance, the corner post of insurance since 1936. See their ad in the Nex-Tech directory.
Make moving and storing your home or business easy with storage solutions of Hayes and Victoria. With 2 facilities, they can store anything from antiques to automobiles and everything in between. Interior units for items needing special care. Drive-up units of all sizes, perfect for home or business. And outside storage for trucks, boats, and RVs. As an authorized U-Haul dealer, they have everything for your next move, across town or across the country. Storage solutions of Hayes and Victoria, making moving and storing easy.
Western Auction and Real Estate LLC is ready to travel to you. Their team includes auctioneers and real estate specialists that will exceed your expectations. They offer experience in agriculture real estate, commercial and residential sales, and farm equipment auctions. Plus, they conveniently travel to your location. And it doesn't stop there. Visit Western Auction and Realestate.com today to shop their online equipment auctions too. For professionalism from concept to completion, it's Western Auction and Real Estate.
Hey, welcome back to Backyard Grilling here on Nex-Tech Local 1, and today we're making a pineapple upside down cake. We've already made it, it's on the grill. So just a little bit of recap. What we did is we did 2 cans of pineapple. We saved 1 can of juice to use it into the cake mix. We put a stick of butter in with the pineapple, melted, and we used about a cup of brown sugar, mixed it up, poured it in the bottom of our little aluminum foil pan, and then we started our cake mix, and we just followed the directions off of it, but instead of using a cup of water, we used the actual pineapple juice from one of the cans of pineapple. And then we did add a stick of butter instead of just a third of a cup of butter like it calls for, but better is better. Butter, whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and take this out of the grill. Same type of thing. We're gonna poke it. Everything comes out pretty clean. So there is our pineapple upside down cake. Now, this is the kind of scary part, because you have to flip this over, because you don't really want to cut it out like that, because the cool part's the pineapple on the top. So we're going to kind of clean off our pan, our cutting board here, and I'm going to, now Aubrey, you don't have to do a tight shot of this, because who knows what's going to happen when we flip it. And you want to kind of flip it when it's hot, because you want it to kind of, if you let it cool, it's going to stick in there. And I'm going to flip it this way. All right, so we ready? Here we go. It wasn't so bad. Now if we get the pan off of it. Looky there. There is our pineapple upside down cake. We'll zoom in on that. You got that? Looks really good. So we'll go ahead and get some pieces cut for us. And I didn't grab a spatula, so I'm going to have to use a fork. We've got some nice edge pieces. You can kind of see where my grill was a little off kilter a little bit, because one side is a little taller than the other, but hey, that's all right. So we're going to go ahead and cut it just like that. Put it right on a plate. And there you go, pineapple upside down cake. So I hope you guys give this a try at home. It is super simple. It's a great idea to take somewhere to a picnic or something. It'd be really easy to do at the lake. Just keep an eye on your grill. Get it to about 325 degrees, 350. We let this cake cook for about 30 to 35 minutes. From the looks of it, we probably could have gone even a little longer, and it would have kind of caramelized the edges of that, which makes it even better. So give it a shot at home. I hope you join us on Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all of those different things. And check us out next time for some cool backyard grilling recipes. We'll see you later.